Well, joining us now is Jonathan Capehart of the Washington Post, resplendent at the White House, and Angela Rye, Principal of Impact Strategies, equally resplendent at our studio in Washington. So, Jonathan, I thought the IRS thing was bad, but apparently they're still going after the president over the Choom Gang. And as you and I know, the Choom Gang is worse than Watergate and Iran-Contra put together, isn't it?
I suppose, but I'm still. What's a Choom Gang? I'm serious. What is a Choom Gang, and what does this have to do with the administration and all of these so-called scandals? Why are conservatives, in particular, and why is the Republican Party spending so much time and energy on all three of these things, Benghazi, IRS, and the other one I can't remember offhand, when, there's an economy to look after, there are vital laws and regulations that need to be done?
That's a very good question. I wish I could answer it, but I'm afraid I do not have one. I'll keep asking Speaker Boehner. Angela, the right wing has got all its knives out for Attorney General Eric Holder, as you know. But let's be honest, this isn't new. I mean, they've been trying to chase him out of the Justice Department since the first day he walked in.
That's absolutely correct, Martin. And my line for this week, and I guess it's probably going to continue well into next week and perhaps the week after that, is that the scandalous will always look for and find scandal. So here we are, once again, these are the same folks that came after Eric Holder, holding him in contempt of Congress, for which the Congressional Black Caucus members led a walkout, and they're coming after him again. What's ironic to me, Martin, is that this man was once appointed by Ronald Reagan as a Superior Court judge in D.C. He began his career at the Department of Justice in the public integrity section, yet they're coming after him with some type of scandal and he's involved in corruption.
Yeah, but Angela, he's been corrupted by the black president. Can't you understand?
Of course he has.
He was cleansed by the white president, but when the black president came in, he suddenly became immoral.
And not only did he become immoral, but so did two of the other black appointees with the President of the United States.
Funny you mention that. That's true as well.
Absolutely. And I think that at some point we really have to start saying, what are the real scandals? The real scandals is that with the IRS, this stuff has been happening for years, well before the first black president. With Benghazi, the real scandal is these folks have underfunded embassy security for years. The real scandal when it comes to the leaks is the fact that we don't want to talk about the balancing of national security and the very cautious line that Attorney General Holder had to walk. He talks about in an NPR interview that he took these things very, very seriously, and he personally signed off on very few. So it's really, really bad, Martin, but at some point we have to start talking facts.
John, you wanted to come in?
Yeah, just to answer what Angela is saying, the reason why we're talking about what happened with the AP and what happened with the reporter at that other network, it's because the folks on Capitol Hill were demanding answers as to why national security secrets were being leaked to the press.
That's right.
It's not that Attorney General Holder got up one morning and said, hey, I think I'm going to investigate the AP and I'm going to investigate this Fox News reporter. No, he's doing this at the behest of Congress.
Yeah, but John, that's hypocrisy, and that's what they do, so we'll move on. We've got the crusade against Eric Holder. There's the crusade against the IRS for its suppression of the Tea Party movement. But I am getting a little worried that we are beginning to forget about Benghazi. And with that in mind, I'd like you both to listen to what Mike Allen of Politico said. Take a listen.
Privately, Republicans say that Benghazi probably wouldn't be an issue if it weren't for Hillary Clinton. Unlike the IRS,
if it wasn't for her in 2016, this would not be an issue. Is that what you're saying?
Because it's something that people don't understand.
So, Jonathan, is it possible that Republicans are just pretending to be outraged about Benghazi principally because they want to smear Mrs. Clinton before she may or may not run for the presidency?
I'm shocked that there's gambling here. Yes, of course. Look, when they went after Benghazi, one, it was to undermine the president during the re-election fight. Then it shifted to undermining Susan Rice because the rumor was that she was under considerable consideration for being Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's successor at the State Department. And when that was knocked out, then they focused their attention on Hillary Clinton and what she may or may not do in 2016, all the while totally ignoring and neglecting the real issue here, and that is diplomatic security. What happened in Benghazi? You know, we can't say whether it would have happened or wouldn't have happened if there had been, you know, proper security there. But why isn't Congress focusing on that? And Angela hit on it in her opening answer, and that's because Congress has been cutting diplomatic security.
Final word to you, Angela. Do you agree with John on that?
Absolutely. I very rarely disagree with Jonathan Capehart.
Jonathan Capehart and Angela Rye, thank you so much, and have great weekends, the pair of you.
You too.
Coming up,
Thank
a
you.
candid conversation about the astounding cost of college. Stay with us.
Higher education cannot be a luxury for a privileged few.
Looks like my folks won't have enough money to put me through college.
Well, the world needs ditch diggers, too.
Nice try.